Okay, so today we'll be learning about a new topic, which is travel management companies and travel agencies. Although we have heard a lot of topics no, about travel agencies, travel management companies no, from our previous lessons, no, from the past semester, and of course from last year, no. But we are still going to learn more, no, in depth na jud nga lesson on the TMC, no, its importance, what are their functions, and of course, what is the GDS. Because again, so I mentioned next week we'll be learning how to also book or at least make our own itinerary no, using EGDS. Although it is not um quite identical as the Amadeus no because we really have to buy the Amadeus man nga kuan software. But we will just look for a GDS no nga we can do that online. Okay? So what are TMCs? No, travel management companies are business entities engaged in providing services such as booking, arranging, and selling tourism products, namely accommodation, transportation, tour, and other ancillary needs of the travelers. So instead nga si traveler or si tourist, no, magtagbaw pa na siya pangita kung asa siya nga hotel matulog, magtagbaw pa na siya pangita or let's say magbook og flight, dili na siyang problema ana tanan no because of the tour packages no nga gi-arrange na sa mga travel management companies. So, of course, employed ana is ang travel agent and the tour operator. So the TMC performs both traditional and new ways of conducting the business in the travel industry. Even no masking karon because na yung mga advancements in technology. So So of course class no, dili rin siya po na mawala ang traditional way. No, mo ano rin siya po na sa mo cater Japon sila not only online which is the new way but also traditional way no nga we're in na mga on-site pod nga bookings or arrangements. Kay labi ng kalabanan no kanang mga retired or kanang mga tigulang na dili na sila kabalo mo book online. Dili man jud tanan no kay na may uban na kabalo pod. But nay uban nga they're not really tech savvy no nya sometimes magtudid sila sa katong tour and travel agency or sa office jud nila no to have ako reservation or arrangement with the tour and travel agency. Okay, so let's start first with the traditional way. TMCs are commercial enterprises that undertake the business of travel and act as agent for the travel service providers that cater to the needs of the travelers. So, sometimes they would ask, no, what are the preferences of the tourists? Asa man sila gusto mo mulaag, no? And then, what's sila mga preferences like yung food, no? Or asa sila gusto mo stay, no? So that the TMCs no can arrange the itinerary for them. There's also a pre-made na nga package daan para sa ninyong buhaton no kana inyong ginasubmit sa ako ang PowerPoint ng tour package presentation na anay mga ready-made na daan. Hindi mo ready-made pero pre-packaged pre-packaged na daan nga. For example, ang TMC ang nagpili sa destination. So we will try to make a tour package no in Siargao since Siargao is quite the trend these days no. So let's try to make a package no. So all-inclusive tour na siya for 5 days. So mo na lang i-offer sa tourist. No sometimes yung no duha na siya ka klase. Sometimes i-customize na ni tourist ang iyahang experience or ang iyahang trip or yung tour package niya mo na iyang gusto isulti sa TMC nga. Mo ni siya kung gusto I've been looking at this destination for quite some time now na I'm quite interested to go here. Mo ni siya ang ako ang mga gusto adtuan. So ana no, customize. Na apoy gihimo na daan no ni travel agent. Yan na lang i-present sa tourist. Kana may uban nga wala sila idea asa jud man sila nga. Actually wala pa koy gusto adtuan but I have like the budget no to travel. Pwede ka present sa ako unsay mga nindot nga lugar nga adtuan. So mo na pud na. So kana na mga pre-made na daan nga packages. So TMCs are commercial enterprises that undertake the business of travel. Mention na nako no. So TMC performs the role of middleman between the traveler and the travel service provider. So si TMC or si tour and travel agency no parehas man sila tour management companies. So muna sila ang middleman or mo connect sa traveler towards the travel service provider. Kay if si traveler, no, especially first time niya mo travel and wala siya idea, no, kay magkuan man siya, no, mag-travel man siya overseas, no, nya wala siya idea asa siya moadto, no, ang currency dito, wala siya kabalo pod asa mo stay, no, or asa mo book og flight. So si TMC or si tour and travel agency, siya ang mo arrange ana tanan, no? And mamili na siya, no? Or for example, mukuan na siya, no, mo organize na siya og mga services from the travel service provider so that maghimo siya og tour package mo na yang ibaligya sa guest, no? The guest will pay for the tour package and automatically, no, ang iyahang trip kuan na fix na organize na daan. No? So igo na siya mo pay, mo bayad siya. Everything is already organized for the traveler or for the tourist. So who are the travel service providers? These are airlines, no, hotels, even restaurants, no, and transportation nga facilities, no, or transportation facilities, or even transportation, no, like a van or a coaster, no. Kay pag abot mi dito sa airport, no, na mo sugat niya. So tanan. No, so mo na mga travel service provider. So the traveler communicates with the TMC. For example, si tourist, no, like si Dustos Abi, no, siya man ang traveler, magto siya sa office, no, sa tour and travel agency, magto siya dito, musulti siya nga, I would like to travel to Boracay, muna siya ako ang mga destination gusto agtuan pod while I'm in the island, no, I also would like to do these activities, nya ginahan ko mukaon diri nga restaurant, muna siya tanan, nya akong budget is mo ni. Okay. And then ang TMC, once naka-receive na siya sa preferences, no, or ang gusto ni traveler, mo communicate din siya ni travel service provider and then vice versa. So, mag-book na siya daan, yan ang i-organize ang tour package. Then, communicate din siya balik kay traveler nga, everything is all set. No? Na-inform na nako ang hotel, tanan. Everything is booked for you. You'll just have to pay this price. Yan na ra. Okay? So, that is the traditional way. No? On-site. Meaning, agto pa ka dito sa office, mag-istorya pa ka sa tour and travel agency, no? And then, mo communicate din sila sa tourist service provider. No, on-site na siya, traditional. Ang new way is through the internet or online. So the internet had caused great impacts to the travel industry since it became a general public access. Many airlines and other travel companies began to sell directly to the passengers and tourists. As a result, airlines no longer needed to pay the commission to travel agents on each ticket sold. In response, travel management companies goes with the trend by creating travel websites of their own with detailed information and online booking capability. So before, no, sa airlines na jud ka tanan, no, even mo kuan og hotel, no, sometimes gani mo book ka og kuan na depende kung ginahan ka nga na airport nga accommodation. But anyway, now on travel management companies, not only nga makakater pod sila og on-site nga reservations, but they have also gone online, no, kay especially karon, no, where everything is online because of the technological advancements and people do not wish to go out anymore, no, ginahan sila nga they can just make transactions, no, in their phone, just one swipe of their phones na anatanan na settle na, no need to go out. That is why nag-adapt pod ang mga travel management companies, no, and all of the details, no, when you go to their website, na mga ready-made or let's say pre-packaged na nga daan, no, nga mga tour packages for you to choose from. Or if you would like to make your own itinerary or tour package, you can also fill out a form so that sila na bahala mo organize, and there is an agent that is willing to coordinate with you. So that's the new way. Even kato gani class, no, sa DOT na pud sila murag ka ng update nga we're in, you will have a virtual tour, no? So instead nga moagto pa kayo or dadun ka sa kuan tours to look at the kuan, no, the destination. Pero na may mga cases class nga, for example, nakita na ko yung tour package, no, to Siargao, and I'm really interested to go there. But I would like to look at the attractions, no, found in Siargao ug unsa pud ang akong maabtan dito. So usually there is a virtual tour. Dili po siya video, no, although provide sa promotional video, pero not only video and pictures like pakita ka na ganing ano sa tawag na ha, kani mag 3D nga virtual, siya ka ng virtual reality something no nga i-click nimo siya niya. I-scroll ra nimo no niya makita nimo ang tibuok jud nga surrounding, no? So, naka sa beach, nya magto na po ka dito nga lugar, no? Musulod na po ka sa facility dito. Ginabot po na to sa kanang Google Maps ba, no? Something like that, no? Like a virtual tour, no, of the place. So, nindot na siyang update kasi this because, no, makabalo ka unsa ang unsay maabtan jud nimo dito, no, in reality jud, no, kay tungod dili lang ka mag-rely sa pictures ug sa videos lang ipakita dito, you can actually have a virtual tour of the place as well. Okay. So, travel agencies also use the services of the major computer reservation system companies, also known as the global distribution system. If ang travel management companies, sila ang middleman between the tourist and the tour service providers, no, like airlines or hotels. Ang GDS acts as a middleman, no, or kanang murag bridge, no, mo connect sa travel agencies or travel management companies to the tourist service providers. So, what are the examples of the GDS? No, you have the Sabre, Amadeus, CRS, Galileo, CRS, and WorldSpan, which is the subsidiary of Travelport. So, instead nga magtagsatag sa pagpanawag dito si travel agent, no, or si tour operator sa hotel, sa airlines para mo-book siya og room, no, or mo-book siya og flight. No need na siya directly mo dito, no, pwede ra siya with mo-open na siya sa iyang GDS, fill out niya tanang information na ay later on, no, you will know that, no, kay sa kilid select ka og hotel sa pamaka nga where would you like to stay, butanin mo dira near kani siya nga street or near sa city center. Click ka sa hotel, automatically na list of hotels ka pwede ka kapili. I-click din mo dira budget, no, kay imong budget magparehas pud sa Traveloka ba, or, sorry, kanang kuan sa tawag na oy, not Traveloka, forgot the name.
Booking dam?
Dili pod siya booking, kana gani maka-compare kag prices dai unsa ganina nakalimot man ko oy.
Expedia dam or koan? What else? Flight Hub.
Okay, oo. So, ano parehas sa Expedia nga wherein you can compare prices. Sa GDS, actually, you can also do that, no, when you click, no, sa right nga icon dira, no, sa may hotels. So, pili abi ka, no, duol ani nga street or duol ani sa city center or duol ani nga tourist attraction na hotels dira, no, sa kilid. Click kag hotels na list of hotels and then pili ka based on your budget. So, kung ginahan si tourist nga more na iyang budget, no, for an overnight stay, so pili na po ka dito, no, sumuna ang sa GDS, no, same pod sa kuan airlines, no, so papilion na pod ka na nga ay available dira nga mga list of airlines nga pwede ka kapili, no, based pod sa budget pod sa imuhang tourist. Sumuna siya ang GDS. Okay, to further understand what is a GDS, I have also not really prepared, no, pero also look for a video on what is GDS. Short na siya, no, 3 minutes and 24 seconds na siya. So that you can also fully understand, no, how do GDS work and what is GDS, no. Unsa kadako ang iyahang role as the middleman, no, sa between sa TMCs or travel management companies and sa tour service providers. So again, same as usual, I will be sharing with you a link. Kay I cannot do screencasting class, no, kay hinay ang internet basin mag-choppy ang audio. So, ako rin i-share dayon diri sa message box para appreciate yun ninyo unsa ang GDS. Okay, you can watch this video. Please be back after watching it. No, comment done here in the chat box once you are done watching the video. Okay, then please be back. Thank you.
Airlines and travel agencies have been using global distribution systems, also known as a GDS, for over 30 years. Traveling today would be difficult without a GDS. To understand how the travel industry moves, you need to understand how global distribution systems connect the world. In this video, we will learn how a GDS connects suppliers with distributors. Let's first see how a GDS functions. A GDS is an online network for companies within the travel industry. It can connect travel agencies, cruise lines, hotels, car rental companies, and airlines. A GDS takes the content from suppliers and makes it available to distributors. Let's take airlines as an example of a supplier and a travel agency as a distributor. Airlines have reservation systems that keep track of their inventory. The inventory is the number of seats that are booked or available to book. The GDS has access to this inventory through a contract. The GDS then gives this access to travel agencies. If a travel agent were to book a seat, the GDS makes sure that the information is sent to the airline's reservation system and the inventory is updated. Just like in this airline example, a GDS has access to many other suppliers. To illustrate this, let's see how Gene books his trip to another country. Gene calls his travel agency to book a flight from Atlanta, Georgia in the United States to Cape Town, South Africa. He needs a hotel and a rental car for the 3 weeks that he will be there. The travel agent then uses a GDS to access thousands of flights from hundreds of airlines and thousands of hotel and car options for Gene. The GDS filters all these options to give the travel agent the best set of travel options. After reviewing these options with Gene, the travel agent can then use the same GDS to book multiple flights from multiple airlines and reserve the hotel and rental car. Because of this vast network of suppliers through the GDS, Gene has access to the best possible travel options through his travel agency. Global distribution systems are vital for the ever-growing travel industry. As more suppliers and distributors pop up, the need for access to the expanding network continues to grow. A GDS helps suppliers reach more travelers and helps agencies give travelers more options. Now you understand how a GDS functions within the travel industry. But before we go, let's review how a GDS connects suppliers and distributors. A global distribution system is an online network for travel suppliers and distributors. The GDS has contracts with suppliers, like airlines, to access their inventory. The GDS gives this access to distributors, like travel agencies. The travel agencies can then use the GDS for a thorough search of travel options. Then the GDS can be used to both search and book these travel options. By using a global distribution system, the travel industry can reach farther.
Okay, so Elaine is done watching the video. Again, please comment done. Okay, only Elaine is done watching the video. Okay, so let's continue. I hope the others are done watching the video. So as you can see, no, the GDS, such as Amadeus, no, Sabre, they act as a conduit, no, between the travel bookers and suppliers. No? So, sila ang middleman. No? So, actually, class, you don't have to worry if accurate ba no ang prices no sa hotels no sa ilang inventory, and even sa ilahapod nga kuan, sa ilahapod nga prices sa plane tickets. It is because no they communicate live product price and availability data to travel agents and online booking engines. So meaning no real time. No, so for example, if na ay mga changes sa prices no sa plane tickets no or prices sa kuan or room rates, sorry, no room rates sa rooms, no, and even the availability, no pila ra ang available nga rooms nga pwede ma-book, no real time na sila ga-update, so that ma-inform din sa travel agent, for example, no the next day na ay mo book, inform din nila if na ay mga changes sa availability sa rooms or availability sa seats no in the airlines. Okay, so it also allows for automated transactions, no. So ikaw as the tour operator that who would sell tour packages, no, it's easy for you to make a tour package because real time, and you can even adjust the prices, no, kay kanang ga-update man na always on GDS. Okay, let's now proceed. I do hope everyone is done watching the video, although some have difficulties now because of the poor internet connection. Okay. So travel management agency is one of the most important business organization in the tourism industry. As a private sector, it plays a significant role in the entire process of developing and promoting tourism in the country or the destination. So there are actually two types of travel management agencies class. Now we have the retail and the wholesale. Sometimes the wholesale travel agency can sometimes be called as a tour operator. Now, so what is a retail travel agency? A retail travel agency sells tourist products directly to the public on behalf of the product suppliers. This could be by selling individual components or in a form of package tours. So, individual nga kuan nga tourist product, no. So like a room ba ron, no, or magpabook ba ka og kuan ano plane ticket ra ba ang imong kuan no, book ra ka og seat no sa airplane, no, or for example ang kuan ra ang trip ra no or in date ang city tour ang imuhang bayaran, no. So individual ang iyang pagbaligya sa tourist products, wala na ka package, no. Pero na may times ka pwede po niya masell as a package class, but usually ang sa retail travel agency, no, by individual tourist products siya gasell, no, on behalf of the product suppliers. Middleman na Japon siya, no, but tinagsa, wala niya gi-organize into a tour package. Well, si wholesale travel industry, ga-sell siya og tourist, ga-buy siya og tourist products in bulk, no, and gina-arrange na siya niya into a tour package. Okay? So these agencies develop package tours which are marketed to the customers or tourist course through with retail travel agency or directly selling to the prospective clients. A wholesale travel agency purchases travel components from a supplier in volume or in bulk and designs a package tour. Sometimes they resell it to another travel business organization. Unlike the retail um, travel industry or travel company, they sell it individually or tinagsara. Ang wholesale travel industry, by volume siya gapalit and gina-arrange niya siya by package. Practically, a wholesaler who sells the package tours is called a tour operator. So, a tour operator is a business firm, usually buys individual travel components in volume or by bulk, separately from their suppliers. So, not just coming from one supplier, no, but from different suppliers. And they combine them into a package tour. These are sold within their own price tag to the public directly or through middlemen. So, muna siya ang lain-lain nga um, tour and travel agencies class, no? So, na ay wholesale and retail. So kalabanan class no ang ato ang mga travel agencies here in the Philippines are wholesale. No? So naka-package na daan. Okay, so we'll continue with functions of travel management agency next meeting. I have to end early now because I have a next class with the senior high school students. No, every Tuesday ako maka-extend class because my class in the senior high school students are in the it's in the afternoon, sorry. It's in the afternoon. No, but for Thursday morning usually ang ako ang klase sa senior high. So you'll just end it here. Then we'll continue next meeting on the functions of travel management agency if we are done with learning about GDS. No, kung masayo-sayo taghuman about um, how to use a GDS, so we can also proceed with the functions of travel management agency. But if wala gani, we could just proceed with this topic no next meeting or next meeting pa jud. Okay, so again, please don't forget next meeting we will be learning about how to use a GDS, and we will also um, learn about the different functions of the travel management companies. Okay, any questions before we will end our discussion? 5, 4, 3, 2,